anytime I'm hacking, I always pull my other hand back. How many times have you smacked something with a hammer, smacked something with an axe, a hatchet, a knife? Also be aware of who's behind you. Monday morning, did cardio, just had some eggs, spaghetti sauce in it, actually meat sauce that Jeremy had made. Got this chicken, we grew that chicken. I'm gonna slice that up into 4 pieces for the dog. I've got a beef heart and I've got a big liver in there, and I'm gonna chop that up also. Just gonna do some social media content, which means I'm just gonna video little tiny clips of it, put it together and post it up just for some content this morning. Cutting up meat like that, especially meat that we raised or we know exactly where it came from, captures people's attention. It captures their imagination, and it just shows people that people they know are doing it, so makes it more accessible, more obtainable, I guess, for them also. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Anytime I'm messing with poultry and I'm using scissors, I always use scissors that come apart so you can clean the frozen chicken juice and water. I'm not a butcher, but anytime I'm hacking, I always pull my other hand back. How many times have you smacked something with a hammer, smacked something with an axe, a hatchet, a knife, and missed your target? That could be your fingers and they will come off. So I always move them, and I do it one-handed. Also be aware of who's behind you. So I kind of pre-wash everything, and then I'll take it all, put it in the washing machine sterilizer. And then the things I used, I'll take, rinse them out, and then I'll set them in this bowl, and I will spray them with a bleach solution. And then I'll use that bleach solution on all the surfaces in here also once I've moved all this out of here. Gave him quarter chicken, some heart and liver. He's already eaten that. Hey. When I give him big, huge pieces of meat, he tends to run them over there and hide them. I don't know when he goes back and eats them. I'm sure he does. Oh, how nice. The dog has ripped his entire tarp off of the roof, so I don't know how we're gonna put that on there. He now has no shelter at all. My Nelson Fireman nozzle. This is the mat out of the egg box. Leave that hang dry, and then I'll put it back in the nest box. While I've got the hose out, I'll go ahead and top all these waterers. Austin just got here, video dude. All you guys leaving all the comments about how great the videos are. That's Austin. I'm gonna top this water here before I turn this hose off, because if I don't, I will forget. I'll get in there real quick and give him hard drives so that he can start transferring and downloading, and then I'll get back out here and finish this all up. On the way down, I'll go ahead and grab a bag of feed to replace this too, otherwise I'll forget it. As soon as this is full, I'll pop it back in there, and then I can turn the water off. If I walk away from here, the hose will be left on or something will happen, so I have to finish before I forget these. Happy cat rolling around on their back. You gotta run off, scaredy cat. Kitties, come here. Hey kitties. Smell? Nice out. Definitely a good time to get some stuff done outside. Makes you want to go ahead and start planting, and as soon as you do, you'll have another cold snap, you'll have a freeze. All the old timers around here tell you not to plant until Easter. Look at how ratty it looks in here. The ground is all tore up. It's not smooth at all. It's all from that one rabbit. Mangy, dirty looking rabbit. About to jump on a live feed with Jack Spirko and Nicole Sauce. Just jumping in here, getting that all set up. We use a service called StreamYard, which basically it allows us to broadcast through StreamYard, and then it puts it out to multiple different venues. So that's me. I'll go ahead and enter the studio. He has arrived. What's up?
And we're live, guys. Welcome to our first Tuesday fireside chat with Jack Spirko, John Willis. I'm Nicole Sauce.
I am Jack Spirko. I am the host of the Survival Podcast, running 14 years now.
And I've always been kind of a crazy survivalist, right? Doomsday Preppers came out and shopped us, and got all these TV shows want to do this stuff, but they don't want to do it real. So we just never did any of that stuff.
It started with people calling me in the middle of canning and asking me questions about canning. And so I started this podcast about just basic homestead things. It's turned into a lifestyle design podcast like most podcasts have these days. Thanks for joining in, guys.
So it's 3:40 a.m. Wednesday morning. I've actually been in here since 2:30. Been trying to make an effort not to drink before I go to bed. I don't feel like it's keeping me from anything. I'm just curious how much better I can be if I don't. And I drink and then do computer work for 35 minutes, hour, fall asleep, get up at 4:30. 4:30 is my target. A lot of times I wake up at 4:30 and then I just don't get up. So I want to alter that, right? So I went to bed last night at 11:30, no alcohol, lights off, and just tossed and turned. Literally looked at the clock every 15 minutes to see if it was time to get up. So at 2:30, I feel like I've been asleep some. I don't know how much I actually slept, but I feel like I have been asleep and gotten up at 4:30 now, like a normal night. So I've just been running for the last hour, emails that have come in from last night, and then anything actionable. I've just been looking through my emails, anything that I can personally touch this morning and make ship out. A lot of times guys order stuff and some of the items have custom color options and they don't put a note in or they don't hit apply with the note. So we have to email them and then wait to hear back. So I'm going to sit down and actually build a couple phone pouches for a guy that will get his order out so nobody else has to deal with it. I'm ready to work out, but it's going to throw my whole timeline off. So I'm going to wait at 4:30. I'll run outside, make a morning video like I always do. Then I'll come in, do 30 minutes of cardio, workout, and then 30 more minutes of cardio on the back end. So that kind of puts my schedule normal at that point. So anything I did before that is a bonus or just extra stuff. I'll probably pay the price later and feel tired as though I didn't sleep enough. But we do massages twice a week. Monday and Wednesday we do massages. So I'll actually have a 90-minute massage this evening and I actually fall asleep. And in that 90 minutes, I really get about the best 90 minutes of sleep that I do all week long. If you have the option to do that and you become comfortable with your massage therapist, you will find that your recovery is much faster. You can work out harder, you can work out more frequently with the massage. It just moves blood flow, helps heal those areas that you've worked out, tore down. But the rest, like I wake up, I feel kind of shitty when I wake up. My face is all wrinkled and everything, and I go take a shower and get all the oil and stuff off of me. But I have definitely a big second wind afterwards, and I just feel like I don't feel as beat up and I tend to work out a little bit harder. So if you have the option to get a massage therapist that will come to you, like if I had to go to one, I would never do that because I have to travel there, get it done, drive back, kind of, groggy a little bit. But if you have the option to have a massage therapist come to you, you should definitely try that and figure out how to work that into your life. I know a lot of people do chiropractic and they do yoga in addition. I don't do any of that stuff. Amanda uses a chiropractor. I've been a couple of times and I don't ever feel better. And they'll tell you, well, you haven't gone enough. But if I have to go a lot to feel a little better, and the few times I have gone, I don't feel better, maybe it's just not for me, I don't know. And then again, there's that travel. Like I don't feel bad enough that I'm gonna schedule an appointment to travel someplace to go get, adjusted. And I don't know, maybe in the future, somebody will change my mind on that, but it's almost 3:45. So I'm gonna build these pouches real fast, get this done, and then it'll probably be about time to do my morning 4:30 a.m. video, and then my schedule will kind of be back on track.
You're beautiful, it's true. Place. And I don't know what to do. La la la, la la la, la 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 la.
Feeling pretty good last night working out on an incline, just doing some curls. Went 10s, 30 reps each arm, 15 and then 20s, and just coming up, down, alternating real slow, and something popped again. Like I just felt it, extreme like burning pain right in here. So immediately Motrin, Excedrin in, helped a little. It's dull, achy right now. Tossed and turned last night. The Motrin, for the most part, I think took care of it. I don't think that's why I wasn't sleeping. It wasn't from pain, but need some time off. Definitely limited on what I can do upper body. But you know what I can do is I can do legs, and I have plenty of stuff here to do legs. Legs, 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 legs. All that stuff. All this stuff just got pushed in when we had all the people here this last weekend. So I'll pull all that shit out. And then we need to vacuum all these mats, and then we'll run a floor cleaner over the mats once we get all the loose stuff up with a vacuum. That's what I'm doing this morning, a little bit of legs. And then probably finish up, after I run all these machines, I'll finish up with some lunges.
Man, I'm talking about Willis, one of the